Here are some of the most common foods from the 1950s. Adobo is a popular dish and cooking process in Philippine cuisine that involves meat, seafood, or vegetables marinated in a sauce of vinegar and garlic, browned in oil, and simmered in the marinade. Arroz caldo is another rice porridge that is popular among Filipinos. The sticky rice is cooked with the chicken, then seasoned with fish sauce. This is then usually served with hard-boiled eggs, then garnished with toast, garlic, and spring onions. And of course, rice. Barbecue is usually done in an outdoor environment by cooking and smoking the meat over wood or charcoal. Crispy pata is a dish consisting of deep-fried pig trotter or knuckles served with a soy vinegar dip. It can be served as a party fare or an everyday dish. Many restaurants serve boneless crispy pata as a specialty. The dinuguan or pork blood stew is often considered by most people to be an unusual or alarming dish because, well, it's made out of blood. The kare-kare or the Philippine stew is often eaten with bagoong, which is shrimp paste, sometimes spiced with chili and sprinkled with calamansi juice. Sisig is a Filipino dish made from parts of pig head and liver, usually seasoned with calamansi and chili peppers. These are some Filipino snacks that were popular in the 1950s. Everybody's favorite halo-halo is a mixture of sweetened preserved fruits, evaporated milk, and crushed ice topped with either ice cream, leche flan, or ube. Bibingka is a type of rice cake native to the Philippines. This is traditionally made from galapong, which is milled glutinous rice, coconut milk, margarine, and sugar. Maja Blanca is a thick, sweet coconut-flavored pudding with sweet kernels of corn and topped with toasted coconut. Maja Blanca is a favorite dessert of the Philippines. Pan Americano or mega-sized pandesal gained its popularity when the Americans arrived during the 1940s. It looks like a giant baguette that was processed like pandesal. It was during the 1960s that it suddenly disappeared and was replaced with rectangular loaves. Then came the famous and nutritious Nutri-Bun, which was a hit during the 1970s. Pancit bihon or pancit guisado is a Filipino noodle dish and is a staple second to rice. This pancit bihon recipe uses bihon or rice sticks mixed with pork, chicken, and vegetables. Puto bumbong is a purple-colored delicacy made of steamed heirloom, sticky, or glutinous rice inserted in a small bamboo tube, a delicacy that is usually seen during the Yuletide season. Here are some of the restaurants that used to be very well known back in the 1950s. Some of these restaurants are still in operation to this day, almost 6 decades later. The main branch on Rojas Boulevard, Manila, has long earned its self-conferred title as the Philippines' most popular restaurant, the Aristocrat.
The restaurant has various specialties such as chicken barbecue, kare-kare, chicken honey, crispy pata, pancit canton, dinuguan, and lumpia.
The original savory, Manila's favorite chicken since the 1950s. Lily's Peanut Butter is a store that was built during the 1950s. It offers delicious peanut butter that is often used in many Filipino dishes. The Little Quiapo restaurant was built in 1949 as a cool soda oasis. Its menu of ice cream has expanded to more dishes. Max's restaurant has beginnings stemming from 1945 after World War II. Maximo Gimenez, a Stanford-educated teacher, befriended the American occupation troops stationed at Quezon City. Because of their friendship, the soldiers regularly visited Maximo's nearby home for a drink or two. Later on, the troops insisted that they pay for their own drinks. This prompted Maximo to open a cafe where the troops could enjoy food and drinks. This Chinatown institution, known as Ongpin Manosa Restaurant Company, does not specialize in the usual siopao, mami, lumpia, pancit, or chicken dish. Their specialty is the maki. No, not the Japanese sushi dish, but a weird-looking, gooey brown soup with chunks of tender pork topped with a sprinkling of onion leeks. Pan de Americana is a bread shop that started during the 1950s and is still present today. This bread shop offers 100% traditional wheat pandesal. Ramon Lee's Panciteria is another classic establishment from the days when going downtown meant going to the Santa Cruz, Quiapo districts of Manila. Savory is a restaurant that was established by Tony Ting, an emigre from Fujian, and his brothers Mariano, Jose, and Vicente, who was the cook. The savory chicken is still its best seller. The original Savory's first branch, which is located at the foot of Jones Bridge, is still around. And yes, people still pronounce the name Saburi.